Okay, so like I got his socks on, his cute little socks, because I don't want to get his paw fur messed up, because he has long fur. So this is like training with me, and also talking about ECCs, what it means, and what I do with them, and do you have to own a disability to have one? Okay, so first question I'm going to be answering. This is just what I've seen a lot of people ask on ECC videos. Do you have to own a disability to have an ECC? The answer is no. ECCs are just stuffed animals that you can use, and ECC is basically a fancy way of that people use for comfort stuffy. Comfort stuffy seems more common, and when people use ECC, it's a problem. Okay. So, I might go back and look on the video that I asked for questions, so I'll be right back. I've still been walking, and I just looked back on my video, and the first question I'm going to be answering, I'll put up a picture of it here on the screen, and it is how many Douglas you have. And if we're talking about Douglas, I have more Douglas than I show. I have about 14 Douglas, but that's because I am just a stuffed animal collector in general. So like, I have more than just dogs too. So yeah, and there's your question answered. And another one is, how do you feel about your channel back then versus now? Back then I had like 20 subscribers, and that was in 2024. I had always wanted a YouTube channel, but I never knew what I would make it about, and I never was allowed to. Is that figurine? Yep. Anyways, and I was never allowed to. So like, I was really happy when I finally got to have one. And at first it was about hobby horsing, and I had 20 subscribers, and I was really proud of that. You know, it's a YouTube channel. 20 subscribers was a lot to me back then, but right now, it seems like 20 subscribers is really nothing, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, back then I was really confident, a little bit scared that no one was gonna like my videos, or I'm not gonna get any likes or anything. And now I have 368 subscribers, I think. I know it's 300 something, but I don't remember how many. And I can't tell you guys how much that girl in 2024 would be crying because of the amount of subscribers that I have now. It's generally just crazy to her that my dream came true. And yeah. And I'm just gonna answer random questions that I made up because, you know, some of you might be wondering. Anyways, so here's another question that I see a lot on ESSA videos. This question is, does your ESSA have to be Douglas? And the real answer is no. ESSAs can be any stuffed animal, any brand, any animal. I'm pretty sure I've stated this before, but they do not have to be Douglas, although that is the most popular brand in the community. I've seen some people who don't have Douglas, and you know what? They're still ESSAs. And no. So no, the answer is they do not have to be Douglas. Another one that I commonly see is, what does ESSA stand for? ESSA stands for Emotional Support Stuffed Animal, like I said in the beginning of the video. A fancy way of saying comfort stuffy. And another one I see, do you have to be a certain age to own an ESA? And no, you do not. You can be an adult, kid, teen, whatever. ESAs are for all ages. They're mostly just they're just stuffed animals who are there to help you. And yeah, I heard a car, sorry. Good boy. And really, ESAs, they're just comfort stuffies and fancy gear. Oh, and that reminds me, your ESA does not have to have gear to be an ESA, and nor does it cost money to make gear. You can make gear with stuff that you have at home. See, like this is everything I have at home. I made his gear, colored eyes, with stuff at home. The vest, my cousin made, with stuff she had at home. And no, you do not have to buy gear. You can make it your own, make it unique. That is your ESA, your baby, and you can make it unique, name it anything you want. Okay, off topic, but like, I have a problem with this vest. I'm probably gonna add like a handle to it to carry him. But like, I've had a problem with trying to get him to walk straight, and see how he's kind of going sideways at times? And I accidentally kick my ESAs a lot, which I feel really bad about. But like, if you see, I just added like a metal thing to his vest. So like, yeah. If you're wondering, how does training work with ESAs? Training can be however you want it to be. Like how I'm doing, I'm just walking around. I advise to wear like baby socks for ESAs so their paws don't get ruined if you care about that. Personally, I really hate it when their paws get dirty, so I always have socks on my ESAs. So yeah. And a tip for bringing your ESAs out in public, if you're not really that comfortable with bringing them in public yet, like walking them around or holding them, grab like a bag, put them in there, put some stuff over it, so you can just reach into that bag and pet them till your heart contends. So yeah, sorry. And okay, so this is like one of the last things that I commonly see on videos. Where can you find ESAs / Douglas stuffed animals? Okay, so Bass Pro and Cabela's are all I know about. I'm pretty sure Barnes and Nobles have some too. Those are what I know about. Bass Pro Shop and Cabela's are like the same thing, so yeah. I got him from Cabela's. I also got, well, it's called Bass Pro Shop now, but this is the same thing. I got Faith from Bass Pro Shop. I also got Boomer from Bass Pro Shop. I got Dakota from a friend from Amazon. And yeah. And I know people ask, where online can you buy them? I'm pretty sure Etsy has some used ones that you can buy. I've looked a couple times on there, but they get expensive. Also, Amazon's a great place. And I believe Bass Pro Shop and Cabela's will let you order stuff online too. And you could either pick it up in the store or get it shipped to your house, but it costs more for shipping. And Douglas stuffed animals, like the dogs, the big ones, they can range about 30 to 100, I think. I know it's 30 to actually I think it's 30 to 60, honestly. I've seen 41, I've seen 51, I've seen 30, oh yeah, and 20 because Cabela's in Bass Pro Shop. I got him for 20. Most of my stuffed animals I got for a low price. And before searching online, if you're wanting to buy an ESA, try and you can look at ideas to make the vest, but like don't make the same exact vest. Like, I'm sure the colors aren't a problem. Like, you could make this. I wouldn't have a big deal about it as long as you made it a little bit different. Like, maybe you could put stripes instead of a checkered pattern like I did. Or, yeah. And he is doing a great job. It's just because I don't want to go on an outing and I don't want to use too much force and like spin him around. And training works, I don't think I fully answered that question. Training works as left heel, right heel, and middle. Okay, so middle, you can do in public because like if it's crowded, you want to put them in middle so they don't get stepped on or, yeah. And I can't tell you how many times people have thought that my Isaseis were real dogs. It is actually so funny. And most people will be kind about your Isaseis. I've seen videos of people being mean / kind. Like, you don't have a reason to hate on stuff until you actually know what they are. So, if there's a hater on your video, ask them what are Isaseis then. And if they don't answer, then that just means that they don't even know what it is and are just hating on it for no reason. Like, people complain that we're always on our phones, but then they completely hit on us for actually going out, enjoying the world, having a stuffed animal. I just did that because for fun. Having a stuffed animal and like, yeah. And I got this comment on a video. If you go back and look on the idol video, and I did the same thing I did with him. Someone said, what? You know he could die, right? And it was actually so funny to me because I don't know how people know that these are fake dogs. They're not real dogs. Yeah. I think it's fun whenever you see another Isasei owner in public. I've only seen one other Isasei owner in public. It was hard for me to go and ask if it was an Isasei. And I posted a picture of me and them. I was at a theme park with Sailor, and we were out of town at this point. And we were going on rides, and I have motion sickness, so I didn't go on very many rides, but I went on some. I was really wanting to do a roller coaster, but decided not to because that would make me probably throw up, so I didn't. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Okay, so when you train your Isasei, I would say work on finding that right amount of like power to use to put them in middle, so you don't use too much or too less, because you could accidentally hit someone if you used too much, and if you use too and if you do too less, then they could like go like that. He's a good boy. But yeah, they could go like that and it could just be horrible. A place to start, like walking with your Isaseis, like I'm doing it in my backyard. I usually go the full way of my backyard, but like, and I think it's hard to walk in the middle. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm trying to post more videos. I'm trying to get them out as soon as I can. I'm trying to make them, I'm trying to edit them. This is just a video that I don't have to edit much. So I'm happy to get this out on the same day that it was made. And I really hope you enjoyed this Q&A video / training. If you want to watch me do more training videos, comment down below and I will answer. I usually answer to everyone who comments a question. or if there's multiple people asking the same question, or like a lot of people asking questions, I will definitely do a Q&A like I did here. So yeah, bye everybody, be safe with your Easter stays and have fun. Love you guys. Oh, I almost got hit by a tree, man. Anyways, bye bye.